All right, 7 o'clock, let's do it. So the video for today is going to be beginner stretching. We're going to do this every day, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. We're going to be doing it in the morning. Tuesday, Thursday, we'll do it in the evening. So like I said, every time we do this, it's not a competition. You're just trying to get a little bit better each day. So just keep trying to increase that range of motion, but it's supposed to be, somewhat relaxing. Yes, sometimes you probably will be in a position where you feel a little bit of discomfort, but a little bit of discomfort is okay. Pain is not. So just make sure that you're being safe. So we're gonna start with shoulder extension. Yesterday I grabbed a little bit of an overhead beam. You can use a door frame. I'm actually just gonna use the wall and show a different version of this. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna grab the wall nice and high. I'm gonna lean forward so I start to feel a stretch up in the top of the shoulder here. We're gonna hold this for a minute. But you be careful. 10 seconds. All right, and that's 1 minute. Next, we're going to be doing a shoulder extension or an underarm shoulder stretch. So what that is, we're going to sit down. We're going to place our hands behind us. Actually, point this down a little bit. So we're going to sit down. We're going to have our arms behind us with our fingers pointing towards the wall. And with a straight arm, we're going to slide our butt forward until we start to feel a stretch in the shoulder. And we're going to hold this for a minute. Yes, Pia, you're also stretching. Very glad. Yeah. Go down. Go down. All right, that's 1 minute. All right, next, hopefully not with the help of Bia this time, we're going to be doing a rear hand clasp. So the intention of this one is to be able to reach one hand behind and grab the fingers of the other. Obviously, I have tons of distance. I'm never going to reach that. Well, I won't say never, but it's going to be a very long time until I get there. So you can use a towel or a band, anything that you can put behind the back. So I'm going to take this band, I'm going to put it behind the back, and I'm going to try and slowly inch my hands up this band to get as far as I can, and then I'm going to feel a stretch. I'm going to hold this for a minute. And 1 minute. Now we're gonna switch. Try to get your hands as close together as you can. Once again, as much as you feel comfortable. The goal is to try and get better each day. That's 1 minute. All right, next is gonna be a full squat. So for the full squat, you're gonna be in the squat position. So if your feet were shoulder width apart, we're gonna a little bit wider than shoulder width. And then we're gonna also go a little tiny bit wider and point the feet out about 30 degrees. We're gonna squat down. We're gonna push our knees out at the bottom. We're gonna hold this for a minute. If you ever have questions before or after, feel free to shoot me a message. I'm more than happy to respond. Answer any questions you guys have. We're doing these free classes for the foreseeable future. So we have body weight, band work, other things like that. And 1 minute. Next is gonna be a standing pike. So for the standing pike, feet are gonna be shoulder width apart. You're gonna hang down with straight legs and try and get your hands as close to the floor as possible. What I notice is as I go, I'm actually able to get my hands a little bit further as the set goes on. That's totally fine. Just make sure you're doing it from a comfortable position, not overstretching. We're gonna start right now. And rest. All right, next, we have a kneeling lunge. Like I mentioned before, I'm a big baby, so I have my extra cushy mat here. Makes my knees feel good. So, one knee planted, one foot is planted in front. You're gonna come forward and feel a stretch in the hip here. We're gonna hold this for a minute. This is by far my least favorite stretch. Who knows, maybe that'll improve as I do this more and more, but I doubt it. And switch sides. And begin. So the reason why we do this every day is stretching is a chronic adaptation, meaning that the more that you do this, the better that you'll get, but it requires repetition and a high frequency. So doing this every day will definitely increase your range of motion, but it's a very slow progression. So it's all about just kind of sticking to it, doing it every day. You definitely get better. All right, that's 1 minute. All right, next is gonna be butterfly stretch. So butterfly stretch, get on our butts. We're gonna put our feet together. So I mention this every time. Make sure you're not rounding the back. So when you're doing this, you don't want to be like this. You always want to make sure you keep a nice, good posture. You know, if you want to grab your feet, that's fine, but as long as you're keeping your back nice and straight. So what we want to do here is we're not trying to pull our chest down to our feet. We're really trying to bring these knees down to the floor. So to initiate the stretch, you're gonna bring your knees down to the floor, and we're gonna hold that for a minute. All right, 1 minute. Next is gonna be our bridge. So for our bridge, we're gonna be planting our shoulders to the floor. So when I say shoulders, it means that you wanna try and make sure that when you get your weight up and you're in the bridge position here, you're really trying to get your shoulders into the floor. So our feet are planted about shoulder width apart. We're taking our hips and we're extending up. And we're gonna hold this for 60 seconds. Let's see. Make sure when you do this, you're engaging the core. We always say belly button to your spine, which means almost like you're trying to suck in, but obviously you're still breathing. Squeezing the glutes, core, keeping everything in one nice straight line. And that's 1 minute. All right, last one's gonna be the lying leg twist here. So Lucy's definitely not gonna help me demonstrate this one. Just make sure you guys can see me. All right, good. So What we're doing here is you have one leg up and you're gonna bring it over to the side while trying to keep your shoulders flat on the floor. Make sure if your shoulders start to come up, then bring your leg back. You wanna make sure that you keep your shoulders flat, so you're ensuring you're getting a nice good stretch here in the torso. So we're gonna do this for a minute, and then we'll switch sides. And switch sides. Making sure our shoulders are staying nice and flat on the ground. It's normal if you have one side that's a little bit tighter than the other, depending on whether you're, right side dominant or left side dominant. You may have a side that's more overworked or overused, which would become a little bit tighter. It's normal. Recognizing it is actually kind of good. You can kind of tell which side needs a little bit more. For me, it's the right side. And rest. All right, so that was our beginning stretcher for the day. As I said, we'll be doing this every day, Monday, Wednesday, Friday in the morning at 7, and Tuesday, Thursday at 9, 7 o'clock. Thanks for those who joined today. If you have any questions, by all means, let me know by message. I can get back to you as soon as possible. You guys have a good rest of your day.